Welcome to the Advice Show, media with a common sense approach. Now, y'all notice I always bring up Bill O'Reilly and Fox News Channel, and I bring a lot of them up for a reason. And the video clip I'm about to show you is one of the main reasons why I constantly bring him up when I'm talking about issues that's race related, and why they don't bring up certain things on Fox News Channel. Let me go and roll this pretty offensive clip that this old Klan hooded Bill O'Reilly said on his program.
Ask me a question. Here's my answer. I'm not going to believe anything that goes against my ideology. Next question.
Yeah.
So you can present.
But do you want to create
facts all day long?
The Times editorial pages have been major supporters of marijuana prohibition.
Let Mr. Sabet wrap it up, and then I'll get to you. Well, all right, Mr. Sabet. Look, the left is basically saying harmless. Okay, which I don't agree with, and I think you don't agree with. It's not a harmless substance, all right? And you know, it's blacks. You know, you trap in the blacks because in certain ghetto neighborhoods, it's part of the culture. 9-year-old boys and girls are smoking it, and they don't like that. They don't want those kids to be targeted by the cops.
Yeah, I know I ain't hurt your feelings already when I said Klan hooded Bill O'Reilly. Like I said, I'm gonna sit up here and speak my piece. I always suggest you hit the unsubscribe button or unlike my stuff or whatever, because I'm going to talk about Bill O'Reilly once again. Now, did you hear him? He said it were black kids in the ghetto. 9-year-old children, black children in the ghetto is smoking marijuana, and they want it legalized so the cops can leave black kids alone. No, stupid Bill O'Reilly. They want to legalize marijuana because they want to make money off of it. That's why. They don't care nothing about what black people do. You're being stupid. Every chance this man get, he always talking about the blacks, Chicago, and this and that. And I'm going to say this, I don't know how many times about Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly can care less about black people in Chicago. He don't care about nobody dying over there. He just want to say, ha ha ha, black people, you're dying, and you say nothing about it, and what you gonna do? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, you know how you try to add all that little crap to what he says. Now, other people have said a whole lot less than Bill O'Reilly, and yet he doesn't lose nothing. He keeps his job and everything, and that should let you know that Fox News Channel is an entity that is against people of color, not just black people, Hispanics, Asians, Arabs. They like to deem them as terrorists and all this other stuff. I have heard on a lot of their commentary on that channel. I mean, that's why a lot of people call Fox News Channel Klan News Channel, because that's the ideology they present. I mean, that fool said that it don't matter what facts you present to me, I'm not changing none of my ideology. In other words, you could prove to me with facts that black children at 9 years old are not smoking marijuana. I can care less about your facts. In my world, them Negro children smoke weed at 9 years old. I have not personally met a black child that's smoking weed at 9 years old. You know, he always talking about black folks. Well, let's talk about something for a minute. Bill O'Reilly, why you don't talk about that epidemic of all these school violence that's happening where innocent people are getting, you know, killed in school shootings? You never talk about that. You don't talk about them college shootings. You don't talk about that a lot. You don't break that down, do you? You never talk about that. You never talk about the meth addiction. You don't talk about that either. You don't say, oh, I can come up with a list of things that you don't talk about. But yeah, every 5 minutes, you want to talk about black folks. And if you're going to do news, commentary, whatever, fine. I have no issue with that. But dog, Fox really need to remove that fair and balanced stuff they keep saying on their channel, because that's the most lying statement I ever heard in my life. I mean, Bill O'Reilly, just go ahead and pull out the Klan hood, man. I mean, seriously, I would respect you more if you put on the hood, man. I mean, because every 5 minutes you're saying something about black people. You're condescending when they come on your show. I mean, you act like you got this nose that you like, oh, these Negroes, like that. And this is the same guy that said when Barack Obama won, like, oh, people celebrating, and this is like a blow to the white establishment. He said that himself. So it should let you know they got a Klansman working on that channel with a show every doggone night, and nothing happens to him. He can say what he want until, and I'm going to say this, until let him say something about women. and then feminists get on him, that's gonna be a problem for him then. But as long as he's talking about blacks, him and Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and all them other ones that loves us talking about black people. I mean, it goes to tell y'all, and he say that they obsessed with black people. They obsessed. It's like, if you don't like black people, stop talking about them. All right, Bill O'Reilly, I get it. If you feel black kids are smoking weed and you so much better than the blacks and your attitude and your ideology and you don't want to change it, why don't you talk about the wonderful things about white people? Talk about how great white people are and talk about the wonderful things you could do to help them. Because all this stuff you say about black people, they got white people that need help. White people that's homeless, white people that's sick out here, white people have cancer, they can't pay for treatments, white people can't send their kids to college because of finances, white people losing their jobs. You don't talk about none of that stuff to help white people. I would understand you doing that. But no, what do? You want to sit up here and talk about black folks. That's why I say y'all racists got a mental problem. If you love white people so much, help them better their lives. And you can do that. But you choose not to because you want to focus all your attention on the blacks and what they so-called do to themselves. It shouldn't bother you if blacks are smoking weed and killing each other all day long. They're not doing it at your house. And you don't care about black folks like that anyway. I mean, I just go sit sick as a black man. I get sick and tired of this crap, man. It's like, you know, and I heard a video the other day, and I really need to post this video of a Jewish man, rabbi, and he was describing what being anti-Semitic was. And his description was an accurate description of how black people are labeled and treated. But yet, it's a problem when it's done to them. But I'm gonna bring up that video here when I get time, because that was a very eye-opening video how he described anti-Semitism. It's crazy to me. You know, you got full-fledged Klansmen on organization, full-fledged mainstream media now. Well, I tell you, this world here is just reverting back every day, people. Hit me up in the comments, future commentaries, subscribe.